welcome back to Vicky Ratnani's kitchen. Thank you so much for all the love and all those comments. Thank you so much. And especially for all the Sindhi food that I'm cooking for you. It's simple, guys. Recipes from my family, from my aunts, some from the internet, putting together. A lot of these recipes come from my thoughts of this food. A lot of the times I haven't even cooked this food before, but now I'm starting to cook a lot more Sindhi food. Now, there was a recipe with Seyal Mani, which is about how practical, pragmatic, frugal Sindhis, the way they thought. Being immigrants, we made use of everything, okay? We ate offal, we made Seyal Dabroti. So even there was a leftover chapati, we would convert it into a Seyal Mani. If the Seyal Mani was already done, then what we would do, we would actually cut the chapatis into 4 quarters and we used to fry it. And that was eaten like a papad with dahi and pickle, okay? It's good food and zero wastage. Now, very similarly, there are 2 schools. One is the Seyal Mani, which is in a green masala. The Seyal Mani can also be used in Seyal Dabroti, means pav, okay? Any kind of bread. Well, my fancy friends use their leftover sour bread to make it, so you can imagine. The taste is just mind-blowing. So basically, it is bread in a green masala, which I've already made, or you can also use your leftover green chutney. Imagine agar chutney pav bach jaye, you can make this amazing dish. Let's start cooking. So very simple, you can use olive oil, you can use any other kind of oil, but for this recipe, I'm using Imami Healthy and Tasty Ultra Light Soya Bean Oil. No chip, very neutral flavor, great smoking point and all that jazz. Okay, now let's start. Once again, thoda sa jeere ka tadka, and then next we're going to be adding some green chilies in there. So I would do about 2 green chilies. Also my green masala also has chilies as well, okay? So keep that in mind. I like my food a little spicy. My wife likes it even more spicier. Well, that's the name of the game. तो हमने ये lovely, we've really nicely अच्छा तड़का दिया है. Then अभी डालेंगे हम इसमें थोड़े से प्याज. I would say like 1 medium onion is like enough for this, okay? You want to skip the onion? Skip the onion. If you want to do one with no onion, no ginger or garlic, you can. But of course, it's not going to taste the same. So we are lovely sauteing our jeera, our mirchi along with our onions. So the green masala already has ginger and garlic, okay? But just to make things a little more nice and sexy and tasty, हम थोड़ा सा extra डाल देते हैं. So lovely mixing going on here. उसके बाद हम डालेंगे a little masalas. So I'm going to add a little bit of garam masala in this, some red chili powder, a little bit of turmeric, and half a teaspoon of dhania powder, okay, and maybe a little black pepper. Chalo dal dete hain. So we have all these lovely spices going in here. I'm going to mix this up a little bit, saute it for a couple of minutes just like this. Nice, lovely. And as you can see, then the masalas are frying. They tend to stick a little bit. Very simple. Just a dash of water here. That's it. So you can see you've literally scraped out. हाँ पूरा मसाले को आपने खींच लिया है, as we call it, okay? So we've got this lovely masala going on here. Brilliant. Next हम डालेंगे इसमें हमारा tomato puree, okay? So about, I would say 2 medium-sized tomatoes should be good, and 1 medium-sized onion. So that's the kind of ratio we are actually looking at, okay? Nice, lovely, beautiful. अभी हम डालेंगे इसमें हमारे पाव. We're just cutting the bread, okay, breaking it into nice big pieces. We're going to add it to our mixture. Along with this, हमारा green masala जो है वो भी डाल देते हैं हम. A little bit of salt. Awesome. जो green chutney है, green masala है, very simple. 2 cups of coriander, 1 cup of mint, 3 to 4 green chilies, juice of 1 full lemon, salt to taste. If you want to add a little bit of sugar, you can, and maybe a little bit of garlic or a little ginger. Okay, so we've got this lovely thing going on here. Brilliant. I love what the colors are doing in this. Lovely. और उसके साथ हम डालेंगे just a little bit of water. Literally, that's it. Perfect. And you know what? I'm serious that the dish is ready. Thank you. Nice, lovely. देखो, just at this point, surar mast hai, my mom used to say. Awesome. Perfecto. Now, generally when we eat this Seyal Dabroti, you can do the same thing in the mustard seed and the tomato ka gravy. So there are two types. I've cooked both the recipes. You will see both as well, okay? And delicious, non-pretentious, absolutely delicious, okay? So these are done. And you know what? Another trip with this is that we used to eat is, what we used to do is we used to put save on top of it, literally. So this used to come, and I used to love this as an evening snack. Or even while watching a movie at home, sometimes we do this as well, okay? We don't have to spend too much time in the kitchen. You always have bread evidently in your fridge. Green chutney kahan se kahan to mil hi jati hai. Boom, 5 minutes you have an amazing meal. And then if you want to fancify it, thode se cherry tomatoes dal sakte ho. You can add some capsicum, but you know what? Let's leave it to the OG. Finally, thodi si khatan ke liye. So the thing is that if the green masala has a little bit of souring, okay, कभी इमली होती है, कभी lemon juice होता है, but you know what? This just to balance the act, I'm just adding a little bit of amchur powder, dried mango, okay? Last minute में हमने डाल दिया, okay? Now look at this, beautiful, perfecto. It's time to plate this up. So अभी थोड़ी सी plating, थोड़ी सी हम ring wing में डाल के थोड़ा fancy shancy बना रहे हैं हम इसे, okay? Beautiful. So this is a dish which is great for breakfast, okay? This is also one of those ugly delicious series like the Sai Bhaji, okay? This is called Ugly Delicious. Perfect. And then we have our dhania. Sindhi Seyal Dabroti ready. I hope you enjoyed this humble yet fabulously tasty recipe of Seyal Dabroti. If you have any leftover dishes which you do at home with friends, family, culture, traditions, I would love to know them and cook them for you. Thanks for following. Do subscribe, do like. Shabak khair. See you soon. Enjoy.